दिल की वीणा में राग तू है, आंसू की गाड़ी में आनंद तू है, आनंद तू है। सदा शांति दे दो सदानंद रूपा, सदा ज्योति दे दो ज्योति स्वरूपा, ज्योति स्वरूपा। Now I invite our HOD, Dr. Sister Jory TF.
Good morning to you all. Hearty welcome to this quizzing phase. First of all, I congratulate you all, the winners of the first phase. Amal Krishnan K, Kirtana TM, Sebin Matthew, Chandana K, Richa Teresa. Mercy College. It is a Catholic institution established in the year 1964. It is administered by J. Christo CMC Educational Agency. This college is situated in Palakkad district. The Department of Mathematics and Statistics was established in 1978. It was further upgraded in 2005 to postgraduate status. The Mathematics Association of Mercy College Palakkad, functioning since 2005 with various interesting activities for the students, encourages the students to delve into the wonder world of mathematics. Our founder principal, Mother Mary Chrisantha, served as principal in this college for long period. She played an important role for the development of this college. Mother Mary Chrisantha Memorial Mathematics Quiz for higher secondary students is being conducted every year since 2016 in memory of our founder principal and former HOD, Mother Mary Chrisantha. Wish you all the best. Now, I invite Anjali Mohan, today's quiz master. Thank you.
A very good morning to all. On behalf of Department of Mathematics, Mercy College, Palakkad, I welcome you all to today's National Level Mathematics Quiz, Mother Mary Chrisantha Memorial Mathematics Quiz for Higher Secondary Students 2020. This quiz is conducted in two phases, the screening phase and the quizzing phase. The screening phase was conducted on 30th December 2020, in which 55 students participated from all over India. Out of these students, 5 students cleared the 4 levels and entered the final quizzing phase. Now, let me introduce the final contestants. First contestant, Amal Krishnan K. He is studying in plus 2 GHSS Alanallur School. Second contestant, Kirtana TM. She is studying in LSN GHSS Uttapalam plus 1. Third contestant, Sebin Matthew, plus 2, studying in GHSS Meenangadi, Wayanad. Fourth contestant, Richa Teresa Mohan. She is studying in Bharat Mata Higher Secondary School, Palakkad, in plus 2. Fifth contestant, Chandana K. She is studying in LSN GHSS Ottapalam +2. Now, the instructions for the quiz. The contestants can use paper and pen. The video must be on throughout the quiz as given in the technical advice. 2 questions will be given in each level to the contestants. Time for each question will be informed before each level. Thank you. Now, let us start the quiz with the first level. Are all the contestants ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You can respond now. Are all the contestants ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please comment, type your response in the comment box, chat box, whether the contestants are ready. Okay, so all our 5 contestants are ready. So please pin the presentation screen so that you can view the questions. All the contestants are requested to switch on their videos. Okay, so now let's start the first level. Instructions. There are 2 rounds. First round consists of 2 questions for each candidate. The first round consists of 1 question for each candidate. Each question carries 2 minutes and 5 marks. And round 2 consists of again 1 question for each candidate, and it carries 5 marks, and each question is for time limit for each question is 2 minutes. So let's start the first round. Please note each question carries 5 marks and each question has a time limit of 2 minutes. First question for the first candidate. Please note, first question for the first candidate. Which of the following numbers is the largest? 2 raised to 3 raised to 4, 2 raised to 2 raised to 3, 3 raised to 2 raised to 4, 3 raised to 4 raised to 2, 4 raised to 2 raised to 3, 4 raised to 3 raised to 2. In the following numbers, which is the largest? You have 2 minutes. This question is for the first candidate.
മാം ഈ ചോദ്യത്തിന്റെ ഉത്തരം
First
ഫസ്റ്റ്
candidate,
കാൻഡിഡേറ്റ്
Amal
മാത്രം
Krishnan.
എഴുതിയാൽ മതിയോ? എല്ലാതും എഴുതണ്ട. ഹലോ,
There is no pass questions. Only the candidate must answer. The other candidates are requested to mute their mic. This question is for only the candidate 1, Amal Krishnan. Others are requested please not to answer these questions. Amal Krishnan, there's only 30 seconds more.
Ma'am, is the answer 3 raised to
Answer by unmuting your mic.
Ma'am? Hello?
Amal, are you able to hear?
Ma'am, is the answer 3 raised to 4
Amal,
to 2?
only 5 seconds more.
Ma'am, is the answer 3 raised to 4 raised to 2?
Amal,
Hello? Ma'am, can you hear me?
the time is over.
Hello, ma'am, can you hear me?
Hello, Amal Krishnan, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please say the answer.
Ma'am, is the answer 3 raised to 4 raised to 2?
3 raised to 4 raised to 2.
Yes.
Okay, let's see the answer now. Sorry, the answer is 2 raised to 3 raised to 4. The correct answer is 2 raised to 3 raised to 4. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Next question is for the second candidate. The rabbit population in community A increases at 25% per year, while that in B increases at 50% per year. If the present populations of A and B are equal, what is the ratio of the number of rabbits in B to that in A after 2 years? Your time starts now. This question is for the second candidate, Kirtana TM.
Done, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, you can say the answer.
Is the answer 36 is to 25?
36 is to 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's see the answer. It's 1.44. It's right answer. So Kirtana, second candidate gets 5 points. So now let's move on to the third candidate. Question is, suppose the sum of the 7 positive numbers is 21. What is the minimum possible value for the average of the squares of these numbers? Suppose the sum of the 7 positive numbers is 21. What is the minimum possible value of the average of the squares of this number? Your time starts now. Candidate 3, Sebin Matthew.
Ma'am, is the answer 13?
13, 1 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see the answer. Sorry, the right answer is 9. Okay, so now let's move on to the next candidate. Next question is for the candidate Chandana. Chandana K. Please note, fourth candidate is Chandana K. The question is, what is the number of distinct arrangements? Yeah.
In the list you had given, I was the fourth candidate.
Okay, there's a small change. Chandana K is the fourth candidate. This question is for Chandana. What is the number of distinct arrangements of the letters of the word CUGCIRS so that you and I cannot come together? Your time starts now. Chandana, please switch on your video. Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more. Audio, please switch on your mic and answer. Chandana, please switch on your mic and answer. Time is over.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, I couldn't see the question.
Please pin the question. Pin the presentation board. Okay, so the time is over.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, are you able to see the questions now?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's see the answer. The answer is 1800. All the candidates are requested to pin the presentation screen so that you can see the questions and answer without any interruption. So let us move on to the next candidate. Candidate 5. So the question is for the 5th candidate, Richa. The question is the cube ABCDEFGH in the figure has each edge equal to A. The area of the triangle with vertices at A, C and F is, your time starts now. Only 30 seconds more.
Ma'am,
Yes,
the answer root 3 by 2 a square.
root 3 by 2 A square. Okay, so let's see the answer. Yes, your answer is right. Root 3 by 2 A square. So the candidate 5 gets 5 marks. With this, our first round comes to an end. Now, let us begin with the second round of this level 1. Again, this round consists of one question for each candidate. Each question carries 5 marks and the time limit is 2 minutes for each question. So this round starts with the candidate 2. Please note, this round starts with the candidate 2. The first question is for the candidate 2, Kirtana TM. Your time starts now. The question is, if tan theta plus cot theta is equal to 2, find the value of tan raised to 25 theta plus cot raised to 25 theta plus sec square theta plus cos square theta. Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more. Okay, your time is over. Candidate 2,
Is the answer 2?
your answer is 2. Okay, let's see the right answer. Sorry, the right answer is 9/2. So now let's move on to the next candidate, candidate number 3. Your time starts now. The question is, the sum of the first 6 terms of an arithmetic progression is 41. The ratio of its 10th term to its 30th term is 1:3. Calculate the first and 13th term of the AP. Third candidate, Sebin Matthew. Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more. Your time is over.
Ma'am, I didn't get the answer.
Okay, so let's see the answer. The correct answer is First term is 2 and the second term, 13th term is 26. Okay, so now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate 4, Chandana K. Your time starts now. The question is, what is the acute angle between hour hand and minute hand at 4:15 p.m.? Only 30 seconds more.
Ma'am,
Yes,
is it 30 degree?
30 degree.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your answer is 30 degree. Let's see the answer. Sorry, it's 37.5 degree. Okay, so now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 5, Richa Teresa Mohan. Your time starts now. Question is, suppose we make n identical smaller spheres from a big sphere. The total surface area of the smaller spheres is x times the total surface area of the big sphere. What is the value of x? Only 30 seconds more. The time is over. 5 seconds more.
Ma'am,
Yes.
value of x is radius of the largest sphere divided by radius of the smallest sphere.
Yes, you have to say the value.
The values of the radius is not given.
We have asking the ratio. The you'll get the number. Let's see the answer. n raised to 1 by 3. Okay, so now let us move on to the next candidate. Next candidate is candidate number 1, Amal Krishnan. Your time starts now. The question is, the angles of a right angle triangle shaped garden are in the arithmetic progression and the smallest side is 10 meters. Find the total length of the fencing of the garden in meters.
Hello, ma'am. Hello,
Yes.
ma'am. Is the answer 30 plus 10 root 3?
30 plus 10 root 3. Okay, let's see the answer. Sorry, answer is 10.
It's 30 plus 10 root 3.
Yeah. The answer is 30 plus 10 root 3. Your answer is right. So you get 5 points. So with this, we come to the end of the first level. So now, let's take 2 minutes break. Now let's see the scoreboard of level 1. You can see it in the presentation screen. Level 1. Amal Krishna, candidate 1 scores 5 points. Candidate 2 Kirtana scores 5 points. Candidate 3 Sebin hasn't scored any points till now. Candidate 4 Chandana K again hasn't scored any points till now. Candidate 5 Richa Teresa Mohan scores 5 points. Okay, so now let's move on to the second level, level 2. All the candidates are requested to switch on their videos and mute their mics. Okay. So let us start the level 2. First, let us see the instructions for the level. Again, this level consists of 2 rounds. In round 1, each candidate gets a question. It carries 5 marks and the time limit is 2 points. And in the round 2, the time limit is 2 minutes. In the round 2, again each candidate gets 1 question which carries 5 marks and the time limit is 1 minute. So let us start with the first round. Here, the question begins with the candidate 3. Candidate 3, your question is each letter to a row of 6, each letter points to a row of 6 numbers. Which letter is the odd one out? For example, the letter G consists of the numbers 9, 8, 4, 2, 3, 7.
Ma'am, is the answer C?
C. Okay. Let's see the answer. The answer is D, because all the other rows adds up to 33 and the row, the point letters corresponding to the row D adds up to 36. Okay, so now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 4, Chandana. Your time starts now. The question is, what number should replace the question mark? What number should replace the question mark? Please see the figure. Chandana, is the question visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Only 30 seconds more.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is the answer 15?
15. Okay, let's see the answer. 1-5. The answer is correct. It's 15. So now let's move on. So you get scores 5 points in this round. Now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate 5, Richa Teresa Mohan. Your time starts now. Question is, which number replaces the question mark in the picture below? Richa, please see the picture below. Is the question visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more.
Ma'am,
Yes,
is the answer 12?
12. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is 26. Okay, so now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate 1, Amal Krishnan. Your time starts now. The question is, if 1 plus 4 is equal to 5, 2 plus 5 is equal to 12, 3 plus 6 is equal to 21, then 8 plus 11 is equal to what? Only 30 seconds more.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Is the answer 96?
96. Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is 96. Very good. You have scored 5 points. So now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 2. Your time starts now. The question is, can you find the correct number which should replace the question mark in the given picture? Candidate 2, is the question visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more. Your time is over. Kirtana?
Ma'am, is the answer 3?
3. Okay. Let's see the answer. Your answer is correct. Answer is 3. So candidate 2 scores 5 points. With this, we come on to the end of round 1. Now, let's move on to the second round of level 2. Again, this round starts with candidate 4. This round consists of one question for each candidate. Each question carries 5 marks and the time limit is 1 minute. Please note the time limit is 1 minute. So candidate 4, your time starts now. Who is the author of Ganita Yukti Bhasha? Who is the author of Ganita Yukti Bhasha? Thirty seconds more. Five seconds more.
Ma'am,
Yes,
is it Aryabhatta?
Aryabhatta. Okay, let's see the answer. The correct answer is Jeshta Deva. Okay, so let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 5. Your time starts now. The question is, who wrote Siddhanta Shiromani? Only 30 seconds more. Yes,
Is it Ramanujan?
Ramanujan. Okay, let's see the answer. Sorry, it's the wrong answer. The answer is Bhattacharya, Bhaskara 2, Bhaskaracharya. So, Now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 1, your time starts now. Question is, identify the author of A Passage to Infinity. Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more. Your time is over. Okay, so Amal Krishna, your time is over. So now let's see the answer. Answer is George Georgis Joseph. Okay, so now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 2. Your time starts now. The question is, who is the author of Almagest?
Ma'am, is it Pythagoras?
Pythagoras. Okay, so let's see the answer. The answer is Ptolemy. So let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 3. Your time starts now. Who wrote Karnapadati? Only 30 seconds more.
Ma'am, it is Aryabhatta.
Aryabhatta. Okay, let's see the answer. The correct answer is Pudumana Somayaji. So with this, we come to the end of level 2. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, so now let's see the scoreboard of level 2. The scores are: candidate 1 scores 5 points, candidate 2 scores 5 points, candidate 3 has not scored any point in this level, candidate 4 scores 5 points, and candidate 5 also have not scored any points in this level. So now let's move on to the next level, level 3. Let's start with the third level. Let's see the instructions. This level consists of 2 rounds. First round consists of 1 question for each candidate, which carries 5 marks, and the time limit for each question is 1 minute. Round 2 consists of 1 question for each candidate, which carries 10 marks, and the time limit for each question is 3 minutes. Okay, so let's start with the first round. The first round starts with the candidate 5. Please note the first question goes to the candidate 5. Your time starts now. The question is, if the area of a rhombus is 108 meters square and the length of one diagonal is 18 meters, what is the length of the other diagonal? Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more.
Is the answer 18?
18. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is 12. Sorry, your answer is wrong. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question. Next question goes to candidate 1. Candidate 1, your time starts now. The question is, what is the area of a triangular park of dimension 50 meter, 120 meters and 130 meters respectively? Okay, 30 seconds more.
Ma'am,
Yes,
is it 3000?
3000. Okay, let's see the answer. Your answer is right, 3000 square meters. So you candidate 1 scores 5 points. Now let us move on to the next candidate, candidate number 2. Candidate 2, your time starts now. The question is, which of the following figures has the longest perimeter? A square of side 10 centimeter, a rectangle of sides 14 centimeter and 10 centimeter, a circle of radius 14 centimeter and a rhombus of side 10 centimeter.
Ma'am, the second option, the circle of radius 14 centimeter, the radius is given 7 inside the circle.
Oh, sorry, a circle of radius 7 centimeter only. 7 centimeter.
Okay, ma'am.
Only 30 seconds more.
Ma'am, the rectangle.
Okay.
Second figure.
Second figure.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is wrong. The correct answer is circle. Now, let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 3. Your time starts now. The question is, the areas of the shaded region and the inner circle are equal. What is the relation between the radii R1 and R2? Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more.
Miss, R1 equal to R2 by root 2.
R1 is equal to R2 divided by root 2. Is this your answer? R1 is equal to R2 divided by root 2. Hello? Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's my answer.
Okay. Now let's see the answer. R1 is equal to R2 divided by root 2, or R2 is equal to root 2 into R1. Your answer is right. So candidate number 3 scores 5 points.
Ma'am,
Yeah, there's a correction in the last
candidate
question.
number 2.
Yeah, there's a correction in the last question. The answer is, which you have told us right, rectangle.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So Kirtana, candidate number 2 scores 5 points in this level, and candidate number 3 also scores 5 points in this level. So now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 4, your time starts now. A child reshapes a cone made up of clay of height 24 centimeter and radius 6 centimeter into a sphere. What is the radius in centimeters of the sphere? Only 30 seconds more. Only 5 seconds more. Your time is over. Sandana, your time is over. Okay, so let's see the correct answer. The right answer is 6 centimeters. So with this, we come to the end of round 1 of the third level. So now let's move on to the second round of this level. Round 2, please note each candidate gets one question which carries 10 marks and each question time limit is 3 minutes. Please note the time limit is 3 minutes. All the candidates are requested to mute their mic. Only the respective candidate of the question should answer it by unmuting the mic. So the first question goes to candidate 1. Please note, candidate 1, your time starts now. The question is, the angle of elevation of an airplane from a point on the ground is 600 meter. After a flight of 30 seconds, the angle of elevation becomes 300. If the airplane is flying at a constant height of 300 into root 3 meters, 3000 into root 3 meters, find the speed of the airplane. You have 3 minutes. Sorry, there is a small correction in the question. The angle of elevation of an airplane from the point on the ground is 60 degrees. It's not 600. Amal Krishnan, please note it's 60 degree. You get 30 seconds more for this question. And the second angle of elevation is 30 degrees. You'll get 1 minute more for this question. Sorry for the interruption. The angle of elevations are 60 degrees and 30 degrees respectively. Thirty seconds more. Okay, the time limit for these questions are extended. You will get 2 minutes more. All the candidates will get 5 minutes for each question. So, Amal, you have 2 minutes more.
Ma'am? Hello?
Yes,
Is the answer 200?
200. Okay, let's see the answer. The right answer is 200 meter per second. Very good. Congratulations. You scored 10 points. Now, let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 2. Please note, candidate number 2, your time starts now. The question is, the angle of elevation of a cloud from a point 60 meter above a lake is 30 degree, and the angle of depression of the reflection of the cloud in the lake of is 60 degrees. Find the height of the cloud from the surface of the lake. 1 minute more.
Ma'am, is it 80 meters?
80.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see the answer. The correct answer is 120 meters. Okay. So now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 3. Please note, candidate 3, your time starts now. The question is, a man on a cliff observes a boat at an angle of depression of 30 degrees, which is approaching the shore, the point immediately beneath the observer with a uniform speed. 6 minutes later, the angle of depression of the boat is found to be 60 degrees. Find the time taken by the boat to reach the shore.
Hello, ma'am. Is it 18 minutes?
18 minutes. Okay, let's see the answer. The right answer is 9 seconds. Okay, so now let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate number 4. Please note, candidate number 4, your time starts now. The question is, a person X standing on a horizontal plane observes a bird flying at a distance of 100 meters from him at an angle of elevation of 30 degree. Another person Y, standing on the roof of a 20-meter high building, observes the bird at the same time at an angle of elevation of 45 degree. If X and Y are on the opposite sides of the bird, then find the distance of the bird from Y. Only 1 minute more. Only 30 seconds. 5 seconds more. The time is over.
Ma'am,
Yes.
20 meter.
Can you please repeat?
Ma'am, it is 120 meter.
120 meters. Okay. Let's see the answer. The correct answer is 30 into root 2 meters. It won't be 120. So your answer is wrong. So let's move on to the next candidate. Candidate 5, your time starts now. The question is, a person standing on the bank of a river observes that the angle subtended by the tree on the opposite bank is 60 degree, and when he retires 40 meters from the bank and finds the angle of elevation to be 30 degree. What is the breadth of the river?
Ma'am,
Yes,
the breadth of the river is 20 meter.
20 meters. Okay, let's see the answer. Very good. Your answer is right. 20 meters. So candidate number 5 scores 10 points. With this, we come to the end of level 3. Please don't exit. After 5 minutes, we shall see the final scoreboard. Okay, so now let's see the scoreboard of level 3. Amal Krishnan K has scored 15 points in this level. Kirtana TM has scored 5 points. Sebin Matthew has scored 5 points. Chandana has not scored any points in this level. And Richa Teresa has scored 10 points in this level. So now let's see the total overall points of this quiz. So the final scoreboard is Amal Krishnan K has scored 24 points. Kirtana TM has scored 15 points. Sebin Matthew has scored 5 points. Chandana K has scored 5 points. And Richa Teresa Mohan has scored 15 points. Congratulations. Amal Krishnan K has topped in this national level Mother Mary Chrisantha Memorial Mathematics Quiz. Now, there is a tie for the second position between the candidates Kirtana TM and Richa Teresa Mohan. So, these two candidates will get a tiebreaker question. These two candidates are requested to note down the question in a paper, and the first one who answers will win the second position. The candidates are requested to answer through the chat box and not through the mic. Only Kirtana and Richa must attempt this question. So, Kirtana and Richa, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, your question is, please write down the question. The sum of the squares of two consecutive. The sum of the squares. Please mute your mic. The sum of the squares of two consecutive natural numbers is 313. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. I repeat, the sum of the squares of the two consecutive natural numbers is 313. Find the numbers. Congratulations. Kirtana has already answered the right answer 12 and 13. So Kirtana have scored the second position in this quiz. So the first position goes to Amal Krishnan K. Second position goes to Kirtana TM. And third position goes to Richa Teresa Mohan. So now let's see the winners. First prize, Amal Krishnan K. He is from Alanallur School GHSS. He scores 2,500 rupees and a certificate. The second prize goes to Kirtana TM from LSNGHSS Ottapalam. She is studying in +1 and she has won rupees 1,500 and a certificate. Next, the third prize goes to Richa Teresa Mohan. She is studying in Bharat Mata Higher Secondary School. She has won 1,000 rupees and a certificate. The fourth position is shared by the other two candidates, Chandana and Sebin Matthew. These two candidates will get their certificates. Thank you. With this, we come to the end of the question. Now, the candidates can share their experience if they will. Does any candidate want to share their experience of the quiz?
Hello.
Yes.
I am Kirtana TM from LSNGHSS Ottapalam.
Yes, Kirtana.
So this is my as first higher secondary online quiz. So I have attended different quizzes, but this experience surely has been a unique one. First of all, I didn't expect to even get selected for this phase 2, so it's a big thing. And it was different compared to, face-to-face quiz, but it was, with the facilities we have, it was performed really well. So thank you for that.
Thank you for your
It was a
for
bit
sharing your.
nerve-wracking experience, but yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience. Does any other candidate wants to share your experience? No. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm Amal.
Yes, Aman.
Ma'am, I would like to congratulate your team to organize such a program for us in this pandemic period.
Thank you.
For our entire crew.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So with this, we come to the end of this national level Mother Mary Chrisantha quiz. The further details of this quiz will be communicated to you in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.